Mazi Nnamdi Kanu Ndibo was arrested in Kenya in June 2021, and few days later he was returned back to Nigeria and was kept under the custody of the DSS. According to the federal government, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has, upon jumping bail, been accused of engaging in subversive activities that include inciting violence through television, radio, and online broadcasts against the Nigerian state and institutions. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was also accused of instigating violence, especially in the southeastern Nigeria, that resulted in the loss of lives and property of civilians, military, paramilitary, police forces, and destruction of civil institutions and symbols of authority. You guys had the accusation leveled against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu One of Igbo land. But let me ask you guys, since Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was arrested in June 2021 under the then Buhari administration, have the southeastern Nigeria known peace? Have the arrest of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu brought down the insecurity in the northern Nigeria? This is the question that everybody is asking today. If you are indeed an honest person, you are going to agree with me that the arrest of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu worsened and aggravated the insecurity situation in the eastern Nigeria today. As a result of the increased crime and criminality that greeted the arrest of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, Professor Charles Chukwuma Soludo visited Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in the DSS custody to fashion out ways to reduce the insecurity and stop the Monday sit at home in the southeastern Nigeria. But his visits never changed anything. In fact, the insecurity increased, and according to some quarters, they believed that the insecurity in the southeast today is as a result of the arrest of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And this brings me to the topic of today. Nnamdi Kanu release may not stop the insecurity in the southeastern Nigeria. Wow! What a statement. This statement was made by the executive governor of Anambra State, Professor Chukwuma Soludo. And since I heard this statement, I was so disturbed. So I decided that I am going to make this video. Just listen to Soludo. The governor of Anambra State, Professor Charles Chukwuma Soludo, has expressed skepticism about the potential of releasing Mazi Nnamdi Kanu Ndibo, the detained leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, to resolve the escalating insecurity in Southeast region. Despite ongoing calls from some community leaders for Kanu's release, arguing that it would help end the region's insecurity, Soludo believes the situation is more compressed. During a press conference on Tuesday, December 17th, at the Governor's Lodge in Amawbia, Soludo emphasized that criminal groups have hijacked the Biafran cause and are using Kanu's name to advance organized crime and further destabilize the region. He pointed out that over 99% of criminals arrested in Anambra over the past 2 years were Igbo, with more than 70% being non-indigenes of the state. The so-called agitators have now become criminal gangs, he stated. They hide in forests, kidnapping innocent citizens for ransom, and justify their actions by involving Biafra. Let's be clear, this is no longer about liberation, it's about crime. These individuals are driven by greed and have lost any semblance of a righteous cause. Soludo further argued that even if Kanu were to be released, it's unlikely that these criminals would heed his call, as their primary motivation has shifted from liberation to wealth. they have become the very enemies of the people they once claimed to protect. Who are they fighting for when they kidnap and kill their own? That was Professor Chukwuma Soludo, the executive and incumbent governor of Anambra State. For me, to an extent, I agree with what Soludo is saying, because if you look at the dynamics and the way the thing is happening in the southeastern Nigeria today, you are going to notice that most of the crime, or those that are committing these crimes, are all hiding under the umbrella of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, whereas they are all unknown gunmen. Yes, if you ask them, who are you today? They are going to tell you that they are members of the IPOB, but they never knew what the IPOB stands for. And why mazi Nnamdi Kanu created the IPOB? The IPOB was created by mazi Nnamdi Kanu. It is not for you to kill your fellow brothers. No, it was created to champion the liberation of the Southeasterners, not for you to carry gun and begin to kidnap people. People you claim to protect, people you claim to champion their cause, are now the people you are carrying gun against. I agree with Professor Soludo on this, but for him to come out to say that he is not too sure that if mazi Nnamdi Kanu is out from the DSS dungeon, that there will be peace in the southeast, I totally disagree with him. I think this is the fear of all the southeastern governors, the 5 of them. That is why they are not fully committed to the liberation or to the release of mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Just look at their body movement. You are going to see that they are not 100% in support of mazi Nnamdi Kanu coming out from the DSS dungeon. Look at their movement. Look at their body movement. You are going to agree with me that they are not too involved in mazi Nnamdi Kanu liberation. That is why he is going to say that he is not too sure that if mazi Nnamdi Kanu is out from the DSS today, that there will be peace. Let me tell you, Professor, once mazi Nnamdi Kanu is out from the DSS, there will be total peace in the southeast. Why am I saying this today? I am saying this because as soon as mazi Nnamdi Kanu comes out from the DSS, we are going to actually know those that are in support of mazi Nnamdi Kanu or Hamadike. Once Hamadike is out of that DSS dungeon, we are going to actually know those that supported him. Those that are still carrying gun. Once mazi Nnamdi Kanu is out of the DSS, you are going to know that they are those that are fomenting problems in the southeast today. So let us first of all pray and support mazi Nnamdi Kanu to come out from the DSS. Forget about what will happen when he is out. I am going to assure you that once he is out of the DSS, there will be absolute peace in the southeast. Guys, this is where I'm going to stop for today. What do you think? Do you agree with Professor Charles Chukwuma Soludo, the governor of Anambra State, that he is not too sure that if mazi Nnamdi Kanu comes out from the DSS, that there will be peace, or that the insecurity in the southeast will reduce? Are you in support of him? Drop a comment for us. Let us know what you think.